Alright, so the extra credits game jam has begun. Let's go check out what the theme is. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? So, with such a vague theme, I decided to just go with a wizard that has to take care of an orb, because why not? And now, as you can see, we got all this stuff going on. So, very basic systems, the usual WSD controls, and of course a way to aim the staff and shoot. So as you can see, we got the little staff. It rotates with the mouse. The orb will follow you, and of course when you double click on the staff, it will shoot a little projectile. So as you can see, just little projectiles coming out of the staff, and yeah. And to be honest, my wizard looks kind of like a edgy '90s teenager who probably listens to rock in his free time. So, I mean, not the best character design, to be honest. Now, of course, as you can see, we got, all that set up. And, of course, I added these, like, enemies. And, of course, basic systems for stuff like, aiming at the orb and whatnot. And, of course, I get the orb a health system with a little health bar that will hover above him. So as you can see, we got this is how the orb's health system works and whatnot. Hit animation, that kind of thing. So very basic stuff. It's very basic. So as you can see, the enemy will aim at the orb and try to hit it. So of course, you'll shoot at the orb. The orb takes some damage. There you go. And yeah, pretty much. And then of course, when you shoot a projectile, the enemy he pops. So there you go. Yeah, pretty much. So that's basically it. And that's pretty much it for the enemy for the most part. And of course, as you can see, I went back and added a little death screen, so that way the orb, that way the player knows when they, so that when to restart. And of course, now as you can see, it when the orb basically takes enough damage, it will, do its little death animation, and you will get a little thing that says, you failed to protect the orb, press enter to restart. So there you go, you failed to protect the orb, press enter to restart. So there you go. And of course, now as you can see, I had really last minute, I added the, press enter to restart thing. So yeah. So that part was super simple. You just hit make it restart layout. And yeah, that was pretty much it for that part. And then of course I added all the background and foreground sprites. And to be honest, it really does look like my game Beware of Walking Corpses with the platforms and the background. Like it's almost the same. It's just it feels like a pixelated version of that. I don't know why, but I mean probably because I made Beware of Walking Corpses. So when I think post-apocalypse, I probably just thought the same thing. I didn't even realize it until after I made the game that it kind of looked like Beware of Walking Corpses. And as you can see here, I added a boss fight. So, with the little mural, which is going to be relevant to the story later. So, as you can see, just the mural and the boss. There wasn't much going on here. I, of course, had it so, when the boss is on screen, the, camera movement stops. So that way it doesn't, like, move around throughout the whole boss fight. So, yeah, as you can see, it's just a super basic boss fight. He shoots these, like, large projectiles at the orb, and you just gotta defeat the boss, and that's pretty much it. There's not really much to it. So, of course, he's literally just a recolor of the, player character, because, I mean, I was rushing it out, to be honest, which I think did kind of hurt the game's development, the fact I was rushing it out. But yeah, as you can see here, I also made a menu screen. So, it's just super basic little menu. You press space to start, and then cutscenes, which just, explain the story. And then, of course, levels. So, yeah, and then I also added a little parallax effect, or whatever it's called, when the background's separate from the foreground. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. That was literally the entire game. Honestly, I wasn't really feeling it this jam. Like I wasn't feeling that motivated. I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe it was the theme of the jam. It was just so vague or something. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling motivated. Anyways, if you like this devlog. You know, like and subscribe. If you didn't, please tell me what I did wrong, because I'm pretty sure I probably did something wrong. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.